Hello, everyone. Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Oahu. It's January 5th, 2015. We're talking about the body language of negotiation. Now, there's a couple of things that people do that you can watch for a shift in their body language to help you identify if they're not being accurate or if there's just a little bit more wiggle room than what they're telling you. So we've gone through 5 steps and we're talking about number 6. So the way that people sit in their chair tells a lot about what's going on. Okay, so if somebody's constantly sitting in their chair and they're leaning back and they're really calm and then something happens and then they lean forward, it could show that there's a challenge. Now, there's an invisible line at the edge of the table, right? So if this is the table, my whole goal is to, unless I'm really interested in something, to not put my chin over this invisible line at the edge of the table. Now, sometimes people are gonna sit with their arms folded and they're gonna sit over the table. Here's what I'm talking about. Let's say that somebody's talking to me and something happens and the next thing I know is I spring forward and my chin goes over that invisible line. There's something going on. So that person gets excited. I mean, and it could be really overt and you could really pick up on it. But any shift in the body language shows that something's going on. So if somebody becomes uncomfortable and they shift in their chair a little bit, you know, they start folding their arms, could show that they're being defensive, doesn't necessarily mean that, right? So like when I'm sitting in a chair, I fold my arms to put pressure on the middle of my stomach, to put pressure on the middle of my back. I like that, it feels good for me, okay? So understand that doesn't mean that somebody's not paying attention, but a shift in the chair, you know, they might sit forward, they might sit back, they might start playing with their feet. They're all signs that something's going on, that there could be some more information or some questions you should be asking about. Just keep moving at that process. Figure out what's going on. That'll work for you, okay? So here's the thing. Let's just recap real quick. So the first thing was watch for the body language that's common. See what's going on. The second thing is to watch for the eye contact, the amount of times that somebody's blinking or how they blink. The third thing is if they're biting their lip or licking their lips. The fourth thing is the facial expressions or covering the face in any way. Sometimes people even cover their eyes. I've seen that happen, or like cover their ears, covering anything. Number 5 is how they breathe, and number 6 is how they shift in their chair, how they move around, and watching that jawline over the table. Now, once again, this doesn't necessarily mean 100% of the time this is going to be completely accurate, but what you got to understand is what you're looking for is little tiny variances and changes of what happened to pick up on if there's something going on that's causing some challenges for that person. Now, let's just recap. If you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. Subscribe. And you can send it out to all your friends if you stumble upon Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Sylvan Bell. Only Scott Bell with the Sylvan. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.